Oh my God, we're here. Oh my God. That was ridiculous. You take a couple weeks off.
I don't want to be the boy who cries it's not my fault, but it really
You
does
know,
seem like
you let a
someone messed
couple-
with my settings.
You let a couple people watch the house for a couple weeks, and they just turn everything. Oh God, what am I doing? What the fuck? Okay. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Thunder and Lightning Gaming.
I'm Thunder.
And I'm Lightning, and we're professionals at this.
Hell yeah, dude. I love being professional.
Okay. Forget everything I just said. Who enjoyed Drizzle and Tsunami the last 2 weeks? I know
yeah.
I sure did every moment I got to check in. And if you did enjoy them, first of all, thank you. Big shout out to Drizzle and Tsunami for watching the channel for a couple weeks.
Also, they weren't just watching the channel for a couple weeks. They're going to stick around. If everything is operating as it should, the plan is Chris and I on Friday and Sunday doing what we normally do, and then Wednesday is going to be Drizzle and Tsunami instead of me fucking around doing whatever.
So be sure to tune in Wednesdays for our good friends Drizzle and Tsunami. And I'm not sure that they're continuing the Pokemon game that they've been playing, but I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, I think they are. I think that's their plan for Wednesday.
But they were awesome. They were kick-ass, and they are a mainstay here at Thunder and Lightning Gaming. So you can get your fix of them on Wednesdays, and who knows, we'll probably do a collab every now and then of all of us doing something.
So do me a favor, Chris.
Sure thing. You want to hear it? You want to hear our voices?
Because I don't have my...
We are... Oh, you're talking. Oh, that's me talking.
So I don't have completely up-to-date stats over here. Would you do me a favor?
Sure.
And you see where we are on the screen? There's a little thing right below us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Could you pull that up?
You want this even further up?
Yeah, like pull it way up for a minute. Do that. And then just want to thank everyone that you see right there.
Sure, I'm going to screw up these names. We got a lot of them. Can I just say thank you to everybody, all the new followers? There's just a ton. I think we got like 20 new followers.
Do you want me to? I just can't see them on my screen.
Yeah, we got
I was practicing the names earlier today.
KFP, Kitlick, Kitlick, Kittlk. Kiddick. Thank you, KFP Kiddick. Thank you, Slush Puppy Snowball. Thank you, Feels More Demand. Feels More Demand. Thank you. I'm doing these off the fly. I'm so sorry.
No,
Thank you, Yatamaji. Thank you, Yatamaji. Thank you, Bingus Live.
Nice. This one, you don't. I think this is just keyboard mashing. So
thank you, keyboard mashing.
Thank you to YCHYTHIHF. Thank you.
Thank you, Snappy Loves Slicksv.
Oh, that person's got a new name.
They do.
Their name is Who is Snappy.
Yeah. Thank you, Katsuja.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Katsuja rated us. That's cool.
Yes. Also, thank you for the raid from 14 days ago.
Ayushi and Funtime Laney. I think that's everybody.
You got that one right away. I had a hard time with Funtime Laney. I was like fun at time like I looked at it.
No, I got it. I figured it out. But thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who's been here with us these last couple weeks that we haven't been able to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Drizzle and Tsunami. And we're excited to have you to be part of the channel. Yeah, there you go. Get right up in there. So, for those of you who know, for those of you who don't know, we're about to do our normal podcast. What our normal podcast normally entails is a little bit of background into our lives, a little bit of pop culture news, and then usually a fun bit of whatever we want.
I have a lengthy goop segment that I have prepared in advance. Not just.
So we'll do a little bit of Goop Troop at the end. So don't waste your points on Goop Troop if you're watching and you got the points.
That's the one that they will go to waste because we are going to do that one today.
But
at some point,
has a lot happened to us in the last couple of weeks.
So should we go in order just to keep? Do you want me to talk about C2E2?
Yeah, sure
and then
thing.
I'll throw it over to you for
and just a heads up on how tonight's gonna go. We're gonna this will probably be a bit of a lengthy regular podcasts for us. If we have time afterwards, we're going to do a video game podcast, which we'll get into the segments for that podcast when we get there. But this might go a bit longer than usual. Just a heads up. But yeah, you want to start us off with some C2E2 news?
Yeah. So, I worked C2E2. There's gonna be a vlog out soon. We said this Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, vlog out this Wednesday. It was fun. If everyone who listens to this, who watches our stream, probably remembers me talking about Allie and AJ. I didn't end up meeting them. I didn't end up really doing anything. Allie and AJ are cool, but they're not like I wasn't like, oh my god, I must,
Yeah.
So Plus, I was working. So
I'd keep it to the tidbits you didn't get to in the vlog. I'm gonna do the same with the fan, because there's
yes,
gonna be check out our YouTube channel. There's gonna be extensive vlogs about all the con talk that we're gonna be doing today. But sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh yeah. No, I got you. So first of all, I have a food story from Chicago.
Oh yes, I love the food stories.
So we went to a place. Basically, here's how me being at a con works. I'm in my hotel. I wake up, I go to the con, I do the con all day, I go back to my hotel, we order a shit ton of food from Uber Eats, because we get, it's like $50 a day per employee, and at that point in the day, we've typically spent almost none of it, and then we eat it all, and then we go to bed. So one of those nights, we got pizza from a place called Jet's Pizza. The pizza was very good, I liked it a lot.
This is in Chicago.
This is in Chicago,
Ooh.
yes.
Chicago's known for some deep dish.
I did not get deep dish. I apologize.
Right, okay.
I got deep dish from a fast food place, but it was like not. I didn't have a Chicago deep dish. I apologize. But I had a normal pizza. It had chicken and bacon on it. But it was called Jet's Pizza. Their tagline is "Better pizza because it has to be." And if you can see this image from far away, there's a paragraph on the front of the pizza box, and I would like to.
Do you want me to? Oh, you're gonna read it.
I'm gonna read it, yeah, because it's the
dropping frames a little. Fire Striker says, I think that's correcting itself because I got the numbers over here. It's dwindling. The percentage.
You think that was just from us messing with trying to get the audio?
I think it's because it hasn't really moved and the percentage is dropping. So I think that problem's gonna fix itself. But thank you for letting us know.
Would you do me a huge favor and let my cat out of the room, please? Sure. And then do you want
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this paragraph with the energy I think they want it to have. So here's what the pizza box says. A pizza is not a pizza without the cheese, and our cheese is the best money can buy. It's so full of flavor, there's no room for any fillers or preservatives. What you're getting is white gold. One taste, and you know you've hit the jackpot. Don't act like you're not impressed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. That is some in-your-face energy.
Yeah, it was a lot. And it was one of those moments where I was like, I'm so hungry, so the pizza comes, I open it, I'm eating a slice, I'm on like my second slice, I'm like, this pizza's really good. Oh, there's a fucking paragraph on the box, let me read it. And I was like, excuse me? I guess it was good, I don't know. Like, that's, I don't, like, am I supposed to, like...
No, Anthony. Thunder.
Yeah.
Don't pretend like you're not impressed.
I'm trying to, you know what? You caught me. I was actively trying to pretend like I wasn't impressed. And they explicitly
they asked you not to.
Told me not to.
They
didn't ask me shit. They're like, you're gonna eat our pizza. You're gonna fucking like it, idiot. But no.
They knew you were gonna pretend.
They knew. They called me out for being a faker, and they were right. That's why it hurts more, because they were right. C2E2 was great. I got I didn't buy much, but I got a little, like, a cheap little thing that I'm going to give everyone for Christmas, like, in addition to what I actually get them.
That's cool.
And it was so...
We got Hypno in the house.
Hello, Hypno.
Welcome back, guys. What happened to you? Last time I checked, the channel was taken over by two people
yes.
I didn't even recognize.
Those are our incredibly good friends, Chelsea and Mason.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing Wednesdays from now on.
Yeah, they are a mainstay here on the channel. They're going to take over Wednesdays. We had a lot. Me and Monsoon were on our honeymoon. Anthony had a con he had to work, and then we went to Fan Expo Boston, all of us together, plus Little L Lightning, who I don't think has even made their debut on Twitch yet. I think
we had a Zoom call for the 100th podcast episode.
Oh, you're right. So we had a lot going on, but Chelsea and Mason's good people. Drizzle and Tsunami, they're you know. So if you want to tune in Wednesday, they'll be here.
One or both of us is going to be in the chat probably at all times during their streams.
Yeah.
And or like a Discord voice.
Yeah.
I saw at C2E2, I saw a lot of, and we'll talk about this more a little bit later, possibly, but I saw a lot of people cosplaying as Eddie from Stranger Things. I saw there was probably I don't want to exaggerate, probably like 25 of them coming up the escalator at once.
Wow.
I saw like a group of like 12 of them all air guitaring because there was like a shitty, cheap, we got a woman to put on Spotify DJ booth type thing.
What were the Eddies? I just have a question. Also, Hypno says happy Friday, by the way. Happy Friday to you, Hypno. Were mostly Eddies women? I'm just basing this information off of what I saw at Fan Expo Boston.
I'd say half and half. There was
really
a lot. That was definitely like I saw a lot of Jinxes. I saw a lot of Harley Quinn. But I'd say that the cosplay I definitely saw the most was Eddie Munson from Stranger Things, and it was like I probably saw like 40 Eddies, and I probably saw like including the Eddies, probably like 100 people that were just wearing a Hellfire Club shirt.
I happened to notice, I think I only saw like 2 male Eddies at Fan Expo, which was interesting.
It's got to be the hair, right? It's easier to make your hair long if you already have long hair type thing. What I did see at Fan Expo, and I didn't see at C2E2, which I was surprised I didn't see more of, was Eddie and Chrissy couple cosplays. I saw 1 or 2 of those at Fan Expo. I saw 0 of those at C2E2.
Interesting.
And I feel like that's a very easy, like, you know.
Right.
There was an entire, like, tattoo artist alley. There was, like, vendors and then artist alley and then famous people and then, like, a tattoo place. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Someone on Twitter got Erica Harlacher, voice of An from Persona, to autograph his arm and then got it tattooed.
Oh.
And then went back to her and was like, look what I did.
Oh. I'm sure she was, you gotta be a little weirded out by that, right? Like, if you're the person who...
I mean, I only know about this because she posted it on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, oh, look at what this... I think she literally said, look at what this beautiful human did. So maybe she's not... I would be a little... freaked out by it.
Hypno wants to know,
Have any of you played Assassin's Creed? Oh, the first Assassin's Creed. I have played it.
I know Pauline plays Assassin's Creed. You say you've played it,
The first Assassin's Creed is bad. Every other Assassin's Creed has some redeeming qualities, even 3, the one I really don't like, I think.
But you're not a fan of 1?
It's just not a good game. They definitely figured it out between 1 and 2.
Doesn't it have that issue where, like, it's just a cookie cutter level situation? They're just all the same.
No,
or I'm thinking of Hitman 1. I think people have that complaint about Hitman 1.
Oh, okay.
That the levels are all the same.
I wouldn't know. I've never played the original Hitman. I've played the really good like reboot series or whatever.
What do you think about it, Hypno?
While
While we wait for him, though, do you want to keep going on C2E2?
Yeah. First Assassin's Creed's not good. If you're getting it in a bundle, might as well turn it on for a few hours. But it's boring. That's the main problem. It's boring. So C2E2 was just me and my other coworker, the one from Anime Boston.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of there's just, I've talked about this before. Could you test? Oh, sorry, it was out of my field of vision. Sorry. There's just a lot of like cut corners to make it cheaper. And I really hope that what we had to go through is enough to convince them to stop doing that, because like this is like the 4th time in a row that someone, whether it's me or not me, has flown to a different part of the country to work on a convention and there was a hotel connected to the convention center.
Yeah.
But that's not the one that we're staying at. And our boss wants us to... He sends all the equipment, like 14 boxes worth of stuff, to the hotel. We, using 2 Uber X's, Uber them to the convention center, which was a big problem in Boston, not a problem at all in Chicago. But then his plan is Uber it back to the hotel and then leave them there and have UPS pick them up later. And no hotel is ready for that. That's just not how hotels work. So this hotel was like, we were, okay, you can leave them here. It's going to be this much money. And we were like, it's not our money. And it was funny. She was like talking me through, like, it's going to be this much money and this is where we're going to have to keep it. And we're going to have to, and I was like, yeah, well, it's their money. So, and she was like, oh, it's not even your money? Oh, no, never mind. We'll just,
Good.
So she was cool. Jen is here. Hello,
yeah,
Jen.
hello, Jen.
Now, my first Assassin's Creed was Origins.
Yeah.
And now that I bought the season pass for Odyssey, I got AC3, and I don't know if it's good, but I've heard it's not as good as 2. You've heard correctly. I do not like 3. I was really looking forward to 3. Did not like it. 2, and then Brotherhood and Revelations are all really good in my opinion. 1 is bad. 3 is better than 1. Still not good.
Pauline's enjoying Valhalla so far.
Valhalla is on my list. I think I'm going to play that eventually. It just had like a 3rd season pass or some shit. Which they always fuck that up. They're always like, all right, our new Assassin's Creed game is out. Start working on the new one. And they finally like let this one rock for a year or 2. And they're just releasing more content for Valhalla.
Thank you everybody who's joining us. Thank you Jen. Thank you Hypno. Thank you Monsoon. And thank you me, because I have it open. I have it open on my phone. I don't need to have it open on my phone.
So it's just a big, complicated mess, and it's all to save money. And I don't even know if that worked this time, because as you know, the hotel charged us for leaving the packages there until UPS picked it up. So, and that's the other thing, the other inconvenient thing. We were at a not super famous hotel. There was a Hilton right across the street. They had a FedEx center, but we have to go through UPS. So we could have used the facilities at the Hilton across the street.
This sounds a lot like the Westin in Boston, because they also have the FedEx center in the hotel.
Yeah. This was like a huge, like an entire floor was the FedEx center. If you got AC3 for free, then fire it up. Maybe I'm wrong. My dad seems to like it. I really didn't like 3. I was really looking forward to it, and it didn't impress me. But like I said, if it's free, might as well.
Right.
Nothing really too exciting happened at C2E2. Obviously, I'm leaving stuff out that's going to be in the vlog.
Yeah, we're going to have, as we said, we're going to have vlogs of all these things that we're doing. So you're getting the behind the scenes that didn't make it into the vlog.
The one thing, though, that I'm pretty sure I did say in the vlog that I will repeat here is that I don't feel like I visited Chicago. I was there like...
Well, no offense, that's not what you're there for, You're
right.
there to
work.
No,
but when I visited LA, I got to like do some LA stuff. I got to like experience LA.
That's cool.
But I
like crash Tom Hanks' pool or something like that.
Yeah.
Got to do some fun stuff.
Yeah, Crasher's pool, hit his mailbox with a bat.
Yeah. America's dad.
Yeah. America's dad. Not American Dad.
No, just America. He's the country's dad.
Imagine American Dad, but
it's Tom Hanks.
Stan is voiced by Tom Hanks. That's his name, right? Stan, I think. Anyways, my flight was very late in the night, and then flight back was very early in the morning. So I was there like literally just to work. I wish I could have explored. I even talked with my Uber driver about this on the way to the hotel. I was just to the airport. I was just like, yeah, I would have loved to see more of Chicago. But it's whatever. My next gig is in Seattle for PAX West. I just got an email. I'm not gonna share what was in it, but I got an email that confused me, so I'm waiting to hear back from people.
Oh, is it more flight bullshit?
No,
I mean, you don't need to tell us. You don't need to get into specifics, but they just keep jerking you around like right before the trip happens.
Oh yeah. Also, my flight to C2E2 was canceled. That's right. I forgot about that. No, I got a email from the company I work for with potentially exciting news, but I'm not quite sure. It's one of those things that like they didn't really explain it to me. They were just like, "This is happening." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm just waiting to hear why. I might have some exciting news.
Tell me after.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, for sure. It's literally I'd bring it up, except I literally don't have news. I might, but I don't right now.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at. That's exciting. Hopefully you'll be able to explore more at the next one. Yeah, well, Seattle is where Sanchi is located.
Oh, is that part of the email you're talking about?
No, that was Jen in chat.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Yeah, my next gig is at Seattle, which is where Sanchi is located. So I think if anything, like anything extra other than PAX West, I'm gonna see if I can visit the
headquarters.
The headquarters, yeah. Maybe put my own shipment in the computer, because I just ordered a shirt from them.
That's
and I got an employee discount.
Nice.
Oh, Jen's texting me. Well, I'll text you after stream. You know, Dragon Ball started airing in '86. So long ago. Anyways.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
I know, right? It's 36 years ago. Anyways.
Damn, that's too long, actually.
It's your turn to say words.
Oh, okay. You want to bring it over to Fan Expo? Or no, we got So me and Monsoon, aka Pauline, aka Mrs. Lightning, aka Fire Striker something, right? I mean,
yeah, the year she was born, I think.
Yes, the year she was born, 1899.
Oh, whoops. Well, not that one. Wait, is she? Hold on. Cut the mics. Is she a lich? Did you? She's not a lich, right? You didn't
find out.
Oh no.
Hey, Ashuria's here. Welcome, Ashuria. Hypno says he's gonna lurk for a while. That's totally fine, man. And if you tune back in, we'd love to hear from you. Hello, Ashuria. And Ashuria says that they love Dragon Ball so much. I wanted. Okay. All right. Before we get into it, I wanted to start with Dragon Ball. Thunder demanded that we start with Dragon Ball Z, but I don't know.
It's just a lot. Because Dragon Ball Z has Dragon Ball Kai, which turns like a 400 episode show into like a 100 episode show.
But, like,
and Dragon Ball is 300 episodes long.
I want some like 8-year-old Karate Kid shit, but they murder each other. Like, that's exciting. I wanted to see that.
I think if I remember correctly,
Dragon Ball Z isn't good. Oh shit! Hot take from Ashuria right in the chat.
Oh damn. Yeah,
so you like Dragon Ball more than Dragon Ball Z?
That is a hot take.
Interesting. That makes me want to watch it all the more.
Well, you have fun with that. And
really?
I'm gonna
fine. I'll watch. You know what? My fucking wife will watch it with me.
Okay. Your
Take
wife
that.
Who is
may or may not be a
being
lich.
Cheeky in the chat about if she's a lich or not. Interesting things are happening in our chat. We got some hot takes on Dragon Ball. If I remember correctly, I think the dynamic of Dragon Ball is that Goku is a kid and Piccolo is a kid, but Yamcha and Bulma are adults. Sure.
Okay.
That's what
All right.
That's where I'm gonna.
Dragon Ball Z is a comedy, and Dragon Ball is a comedy, and Dragon Ball Z is action. Okay. All right. I can take that. But we were talking about
Yes, you got married, and then after marriage
that
comes
happened.
Honeymoon.
Yes. So we went on our honeymoon. We went to Bermuda via a cruise, which was part A of the honeymoon.
So
hit me up.
For
what do you got?
People in the chat, and definitely not me, because I know where Bermuda is. Where on the map is Bermuda for the people in the chat?
Oh, it's one of the points of the Bermuda Triangle.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. that was my bullshit answer.
Oh, okay.
It's a little. So I guess the closest point to Bermuda from any land is actually South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But oddly enough, I would say it looks like, if you looked at it on a map, I'd say it's closer to Florida.
Okay.
It's like right around here. I would say Florida is like here, Bermuda is like here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went from Boston, basically down the coast to
Yeah.
Bermuda, and then back up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, survived the triangle once again.
Hell yeah.
Still hasn't gotten me.
Oh yeah, Bermuda. You've been on one other cruise, and I was also to Bermuda, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this. But didn't you? So didn't you? Remind me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you?
Thank you so much, Jen.
Didn't you get very seasick last time,
No.
but not this time?
No. Last time I was perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
And on the way there, it was perfectly fine. The weather was perfectly fine. We did a lot of fun things on the boat getting there. We drank just way too much on the first day, and so I recently found out that I'm lactose intolerant, which
sucks for your drink of choice.
Yeah, well,
that
yes.
has milk in it.
Yeah, so I was just gonna get to that.
Oh,
so,
sorry.
No, that's fine. I've been on a diet the last year, and it kind of cut out my milk intake, and then as I started reintroducing dairy, I can't handle it the way I used to. So, I love to drink White Russians, and toasted almonds and all shit like that, which has milk and Kahlua in it, both dairy products. So that's super fun. So the first day we just drank a lot. And I got back to the room, and I was just farting a lot. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, oh, I just drank so much milk.
Yeah.
I've been drinking milk like all day.
That's so funny that you're drinking an alcoholic beverage, and the issue is not with the alcohol.
Oh, no,
like
I was fine.
You're like, yeah, I get back to the room, and then I'm having body issues, and it has nothing to do with alcohol.
Pauline had her first hangover that first night.
I don't necessarily I get the concept, but I've never experienced it. Is it just you just have a headache the next day from drinking too much?
Yeah, I've also never had a hangover. That I'm just a heavyweight.
Oh, but you've been drunk before. I thought.
Oh,
no,
not necessarily.
They don't correlate.
I mean, they do. I mean, you're not going to get a hangover without drinking.
Right. But it's not like if you get drunk, then you will.
Oh,
okay.
No, what happens, the best way to make sure you don't get a hangover is drink water while you're drinking alcohol. Because what happens is you're dehydrated, really. That's
what the hangover is?
Well, it's the main issue. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a headache and nausea and really dry throat. Yeah, that's a good description. But I was fine. I just lived that rock star life,
Yeah.
I was
sure.
fine. No, so that was the first day. The second day, so once you hit international waters, there's always
kill people.
Well, yeah. it's the purge. Just all the time.
Yeah.
On the boat.
I don't understand. I don't know how they haven't made a international waters purge.
No, but you can open there's a casino on board. You can't open it till you're in international water. There was the coolest thing. We honestly probably would have sat there all weekend doing this if it wasn't a little expensive. But there's a claw machine. Am I boring you?
No,
Am I boring
sorry.
You with my
no, I haven't eaten a lot today.
Oh. But what you collect is 20s in $100 increments.
Oh, okay.
So it was just cool. We got like we said, we got vlogs of all this stuff coming out on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed that. We got drunk, and then I signed up for a Mario Kart tournament that I didn't get to play, and I was super upset about because I would have kicked all those kids' asses. Then we went to an art show. We bought way too much art, which we will also talk about on the vlog.
Mm-hmm.
There were Picassos and Rembrandts. We did not walk away with either of those. But I showed John, who's an artist. He's been on the channel, a good friend of ours. I was showing him, and I was so close. I could have just sat there and poking him. And he was like, "Oh, I wouldn't have poked the Rembrandts. I would have poked the Picassos. I just respect Rembrandt." And I was
okay.
Like, "Oh shit! Shots fired by John."
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do better. Do better, Picasso. Right? That's the one.
Yeah.
I already forgot your story.
Picasso
Picasso is one of those famous people who was alive way more recently than he died in like 76 or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I forgot. It's like oh man, there's someone else. There's some musician that we had to fucking study who like just died, and it's like, oh, I thought this was like.
It's not one of those pieces of shit we always talk about, right?
I think it is.
It's not one of those John Glass like motherfuckers.
I think
it's not John Cage.
It's one of it's definitely one of them that I was like, oh, they were alive like recently.
Picasso was a misogynistic and a pedophile. Not my words, not my slander I'm throwing out there. She's probably right, though.
She is right.
Okay.
He was also like, there's reports of him. Oh God, I was just looking this up the other day. There's like this whole thing of like,
John Cage from Mortal Kombat. No, a much less cool John Cage.
Yeah,
his name's John Cage, right?
The musician.
The composer. Yeah. Okay.
The to be fair, the character from Mortal Kombat is Johnny Cage, but same thing. No, Johnny Cage, super cool legacy video game character.
Probably not a misogynistic.
Probably not. Well,
not a pedophile at least.
Definitely not a pedophile. John Cage, hack bullshit. Composer with air quotes.
Light him up.
He sucks.
Light him up.
I don't think he's ever written anything that could legally qualify as a song. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, Picasso just has this weird quote where he's like, all artists are women, and because they like men, that's where the art comes from, and homosexuals can't be artists because they're already women or some shit. It's just, he seems really weird, and he also seems like one of those people who like probably experimented with gay stuff but was never public about it. So there's all these weird stories of like, he did a gay thing once, but he's not gay. He's super heterosexual. And it's like, we'll never know because it was a long time ago and he's dead. But also, he was a misogynist who only thought that women were used for sex. And I didn't know about the pedophile thing, but I'm sure she's right about that.
Okay.
The end. He seemed weird. I mean, he also chopped his own ear off, right? That's him?
No, that was Van Gogh.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
He's technically pronounced.
Yes, correct. I learned that from watching Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Van Gogh episode is the best one. There's Van Gogh's like, I'll never, whatever. And then they bring him back to the future where there's a big Van Gogh exhibit.
No, wait a minute. I saw that one. He wasn't in that one.
And the curator of the exhibit is, 1, the biggest Van Gogh fan, and 2, Bill Nye, the guy who played Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean.
The science guy. Okay.
And he's just like, the doctor's like, excuse me, in no less than 100 words, tell me why, what you think of Van Gogh. And then he just goes off about how Van Gogh's the best painter of all time or whatever.
That's cool.
And then their goal is to get him to not kill himself, but he still does because it's a fixed point in history or whatever. Anyways, not important. Talk about your cruise more.
Okay. Okay, we did art. We bought 5 pieces of art, which I don't want to talk too much about.
I'm
were in
an art auction. Show them off in the vlog.
Yeah. Well, so we're in the art auction. I don't even know. I will mention this because I don't think I mentioned it in the vlog. But we're at the art auction. I'm pissed about the Mario Kart thing. It's actually the only reason we're at the art auction. I was like, fine, I'll go do adult things. You forcing me to do adult things, I'll do it. And so we sit down, and it hasn't even started yet, which is cool. So we see the first piece come out. It's just giant, big thing. And they tell us, okay, first piece of the auction, estimated retail value $250,000. We're gonna start the auction at $180,000. And immediately we're both just like, oh, we're at the wrong place. I never said you forced me to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I don't think they forced me to do it because they didn't let me. No, not you. You didn't force me to do it. The cruise forced me to do it because they didn't let me in the Mario Kart thing. Not you. I didn't say you. So what? So you got a card like you see in the movies and stuff, and if you're putting it up, they even have the rules on the card. They're like, you fucking owe this shit if you put your card up. So 180,000 starting bid. And I just kind of, Pauline's got the card. I just kind of tug her arm a little bit, just kind of force it up a little bit, just to scare her, just to let her know what she's in for.
Well, I think that's probably what they were doing too, trying to like get a gauge for the room and like scare some people away.
Absolutely. Well, you know what's funny is they offered free champagne at this thing, and he even joked about it right at the beginning. He was like, "Well, now that everyone's nice and drunk, let's start
cool
putting bids in." And it worked to a certain extent for us. So, one thing you don't really get to see in the video, which I will tell here, is a piece comes out, and me and Pauline are both like, "Oh, I really like that." And I said to her, "What are you willing to spend for that? Realistically, it's our honeymoon. We got all this money from the wedding. We want to spend some of it here. What are you willing to spend on that piece?" She said $1,000. Like, that is our big. This is what we'll get. This will be our big thing from the cruise. And I said, okay. So he starts. He says, estimated value is $2,500 for this piece, and so that's $2,500.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. He says, bidding's gonna start at $850. So I look at Pauline. I was like, go. So I got a quick video, and it's Pauline and another guy in a bidding war. They just keep putting the thing up.
Yeah.
And it's about to get to 1,000, and I shut the thing off because I got scared. Because I was like, oh, shit, this is really happening.
Yeah.
And he gets to 1,000, and I tell him, I'm like, no, that was it. And he sees me do that, and he goes, okay, everybody stop. And he
the auctioneer.
Yeah, the auctioneer. Yeah. He goes, all right, stop, everybody stop. And he points at us, and he says, put your card up. And Pauline didn't want to because she thought we were spending.
Yeah,
she was like,
yeah.
No, and he was like, no, put it up. She puts hers up. He says, you put yours up to the other people. And he goes, because art comes in collection. Artists don't just paint one; they paint multiple. And he points at us both, and he goes, "You're both getting one for $850." So,
so he just. You told me this story, and I think I missed that part the first time. So all the bidding you did was futile?
Yeah.
Oh,
which I'm okay with.
Right. No, I'd be okay with that too, because obviously I'm spending less money. But that's interesting that he wasn't like, you both get it for 1,000, because that's what stopped at.
You know why? He was smart, because he knows that.
Oh my God! Sorry, Keish is here.
Oh, Keish!
Hi, Keish.
What's up, Keish?
Hello. Matching his energy and the
yeah. Well, I'm just excited. I'm actually just jazzed that Keish is here. That's
Hell yeah!
Awesome.
Hey, Keish, what is up?
We miss you a lot.
We have been so busy.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the honeymoon right now.
But you are correct. It is, in fact, podcast time with the boys.
Podcast time with the boys, streaming on Amazon Prime.
It's good, I'm sure, but I don't have a Prime account.
I guess Pauline has Prime. I want it just for the Rings of Power. I'm really excited for that.
You watch it. Tell me if it's good.
I'll be the hamster. I'll let you know.
Because you know me. I think I might like Lord of the Rings more than you. I don't know. This show.
No, that's fair.
I don't know.
I mean, I met all 4 hobbits, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Jen says, oh, wow, that's interesting, but I like the concept. Keish says, what's new? What's got you so busy? So I don't know if I think I told you this, but I have a new job working conventions for Sanchi, which is a company that does video game merch. So I was in Chicago working C2E2. And then, actually, while I was doing that, Chris and Pauline, who I already told you in your stream, just got married. They were on their honeymoon. Yeah. And that's what Chris is talking about now. And then after that,
we immediately
4 of us, like literally like a couple hours after that, was Fan Expo Boston, which is essentially Boston Comic Con.
Which we got vlogs for all these things coming out. We always do Fan Expo together. Us, Pauline, and our friend Kelsey, who's Little L Lightning for this channel. So yeah, it's just been a busy couple of weeks. This was actually a total something we wanted to do anyways, which we everything just happened to work out. But our new friends Chelsea Mason, aka Drizzle and Tsunami, are kind of being inducted into the channel. They're going to be taking over our Wednesday slot. So you tune in Wednesday, you're going to be seeing them. They're super fun, super cool. And I've been really enjoying their streams.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you got a knife now.
Oh, yeah, I have a knife. Sorry. I'm just going to fiddle with this knife.
I don't know what I did. Anyways.
You got some hot takes in the chat? I have a knife.
But, what was I saying? Oh, so they were going to be part of the channel anyways. It just happens to work out that they were here the last 2 weeks. We went to Bermuda, which is actually, I'm talking about that right now. We are on like day 2 or 3 or something about the trip. Yeah, I just said that. Oh, and I think Jen's talking about the art auction, though.
Yes.
So we went to an art auction on the boat. That's where we're at right now. We're talking about the art auction on the boat.
Yeah, her, oh, wow, that's interesting, but I like the concept, was in reference to the 2 people bidding thing.
Yeah. So, we get that piece. We're all excited. Then there's a Looney Tunes piece that comes out. Same exact thing happens. We're in a bidding war for this Looney Tunes piece.
Damn.
It started at $50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were like, fuck it. $50, we'll get it. So we're boom, 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 boom. And then he gives us each one for $50.
That's so interesting to me.
Oh, so that I was just about to explain that. He was smart. So he gave it to us for the bare minimum, because now we got a little more money to spend if there's another piece that we're interested in.
Yeah.
He's saying they were willing to spend $1,000. If I give them to him for $850, now I get double the money I would have if I sold one.
Okay.
And both these people now have more money that they could spend.
That
on
is interesting.
One.
I wonder if that's a regular auction practice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I've never heard of that. You know, I've only ever seen it in movies, like you said.
Right.
And in movies,
same here.
In movies, it's either a joke and you don't see the end of it, or like, you know, it breaks out into a fight or something,
right.
Or the auction ends and it's just like, and I beat this person, sold.
Right. And that's 9 times out of 10. That's how that happened.
So how much did you bid for Ronin's armor? For Ronin's Hawkeye armor?
Oh. You had me there. I'm shocked they didn't have it. Oh, so they put this Rembrandt out, right? It's like this big. The whole thing is like this big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because it's just a little sketch.
Right.
And he had 2 of them, but we only saw one go up for auction, but they're like this big. And he's like, bidding will start at $10,000. I was like, okay. well, no.
Okay, well, no. First of all, no.
And nobody bid on it. And he was like, okay, well played, very good, moving on. He did that for everyone that nobody bid on.
This guy probably auctioneers for only this cruise line and probably knows exactly the crowd of people that...
He only auctions for cruises, because we got to know him very well.
Oh, okay, cool.
We walked away with 5 pieces at the end of the cruise. We only got 2 during the auction,
right?
Because then you have to finalize. And these slick motherfuckers, okay? So we go down. They said, okay, let's set up an appointment time, 5 o'clock. Come down to the gallery. We'll set up an appointment for you guys to finalize your pieces. And so, you know, we just got to wait a few minutes. We got to finish up here. But while you're looking around, for future reference, so that we know what to get for other people who are coming on the boat, what other pieces interested you? And so we go, all right, well, I mean, I thought this one was nice. I liked this one. This one was neat. And they go, oh, okay, good. And so we sit down to finalize, and he goes, okay, so we got the numbers for your 3 pieces. And I go, hold on. We only got 2. And he said, we're giving you 1. You guys bought enough, we're giving you a piece. Framed and everything. And we got to hydrate.
I just did
Oh,
that.
no.
Are you running out already?
Little sip. Just a little sip. No pee. No, we're not drinking pee today.
You gotta...
Not on the podcast.
You gotta remember that shit when
Listen,
you...
you didn't fill this up, okay?
I did. I promise I did. I filled it as high as it would go.
Why am I drinking so much water? That just means there's going to be more piss at the end of the stream for when everybody, when everybody goes for a hydrate.
Hell yeah.
So...
You like piss. Boy, do I have the stream for you.
So I need the story on this knife once I'm done with my thing. Is this just one of your dad's knives?
Yeah, I was hanging up posters, so I was
taking the tack
cutting other posters down. No, it's not a tax. It's like double stick adhesive.
Right. Yeah.
So what I was doing is just like sliding it. Am I on camera? Yeah, sliding it under and then, but it wasn't working that well. So I kind of abandoned that. But yeah, I was trying to salvage as many as I could. If you notice, the Speed Racer one is moved.
Yeah.
I did take it down and was able to put it back up.
Cool. Was Lightning going to chug a what? Oh shit! All right.
Were you?
Yes, I was, because they did so many hydrates last time.
Oh, that's right.
Could you do me a favor?
Sure. And
I'm gonna finish my story, because you already heard this story, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Fill this up. I'll chug it.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
If you want to do it just in the sink, that's fine. There's water bottles in Pauline's car.
Okay.
Do you want to run to Pauline's car?
Yes, I will do that.
Okay, it's locked, but the key. I'll keep telling my story. Thank you so much, Pauline. That's a way.
Hot water.
Yeah, it is. Well, I forgot, so I deserve it. Boy, do I have the stream for you. If that joke wasn't intentional, then. Boy, do I have the stream for you. If that joke was intentional, then bravo. I don't even know what we just said. I think we were talking about piss. You're going to have to remind me, Quiche. But let me get back to my story. He's not here, so now I can look at you. I feel like he deserves my attention because he's in the room. But now he's gone, so I'm going to look right into the camera. So we're down there. We're ready to finalize. They're sitting us down. We just told them the pieces that we want. And they give us a free one. And then they go, you were indeed talking about piss. Yes, good. Thank you. We're good with the piss jokes. We're quick with a nice little piss joke here and there. So he, boy, do I... Oh! I don't think that was intentional. Oh, maybe that was... Because I think he said that. That's smart. That's a bit above my pay grade. I think we did do... Yeah, stream equals water and you chug... well, I think you're a little off. I think he's thinking stream as in piss. But I see what you're saying. You know what? We're going to say it was intentional. So we're finalizing. They gave us a free piece. And they're like, oh, by the way, you said you were interested in this one. Well, we could do this one for this amount of money and this and that. And I got to say, they ended up... They got their hook right in us because... There was one or two other pieces that we really liked, and compared to the estimated value, we did end up getting them just because they gave us an incredible deal. If you want to see all those pieces and whatnot, though, they will be on our vlog for YouTube, which I think will be out like next Wednesday or Sunday or something like that. But one thing that they didn't get us on, which I thought was weird, is they were offering a credit card, right? But not just any credit card. This credit card only works for buying art. You can only buy art with this credit card. Except, you can only buy art with this credit card on cruises. Okay? So this credit card only works if you want to buy art specifically on a cruise line. Do you remember that part of the story? Oh, this is so warm.
Yeah, very warm.
This is so warm. Did you lock the car?
I did.
Thank you so much. All right. I do owe this to all the people who hydrated.
Thank God it's Aquafina. You would not have been able to chug a Dasani.
All right, here we go. I'm actually gonna move the mic back.
Just for context, for what's about to happen, this water's fucking warm.
It's been in the car for since the wedding. We bought this
Wow.
the day of the wedding, which was July 17th, for anybody who's keeping count. So
a month and 2 days.
So a month and 2 days.
But yeah, it's pretty warm, and this is all for you guys. And by you guys, I mean, I think I just mean Ashuria. Can't quite tell from here how well it's going. I'm just gonna read chat. Boy, do I have the stream for you. Stream equals water, and you're chugging a whole bottle of it. I don't know what Jen's reaction to because I literally wasn't here, and Keish just said...
We're referring to piss.
Oh, got
Boy,
it.
do we have the stream for you, piss. We were talking about piss.
No, I meant... no, Jen says, what, LMAO, really? So I don't know what...
yeah, we were, yeah, I'm going to get back to that. I'm sorry, I just showing off that it was full.
Keish said, warm water.
Yeah.
And then he says, wait, it was sitting in the car, not in direct sunlight, I hope. No, it was underneath.
Yeah, it was on the floor.
Yeah. Wow.
Excuse me.
To the credit card part.
Yeah,
yes.
to the credit. So yeah, this credit card that works for buying art on cruises.
I also have a special credit card that only works in certain circumstances, and that's if I'm buying something from GameStop.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, I guess this is just weird though. I gotta be. Not only am I just in the buying mood. I gotta buy art. I need art right now. I gotta be on a cruise.
I mean, some people do like bi-monthly cruises. Like some people,
even if we're those people, I don't think I will ever buy art on a cruise again. Not that it wasn't fun.
Well,
but
if
like,
you
this
were
was
mega rich.
All right, I guess. but I'm not, and they know that.
Right.
They know
yes,
that.
Yes. At the end of the day, of course you're not mega rich.
I'm pulling her hand down at $1,000 on the piece. I'm
right.
Like, get that shit out of here. This was our. We're gonna be nuts and buy something, And now they're trying to, but they got 2 more pieces out of us for unbelievably low prices.
Nice.
They also had.
That's the other good part. So $850 is the most you spent on one.
Oh yeah, easily. And we made our money back with that first piece. Like, that first piece is worth more than what we paid for all the rest of them combined.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, totally.
Man, chugging a bottle of water just takes it right out of you.
Oh yeah, totally. I used to do it. I forget why, but I used to do it in middle school at lunch.
Because you thought you were cool. We all did.
was not cool in middle school. I didn't think I was cool. That's for sure.
Oh, okay. What was I? Where was I just going? Oh, they had the guy who did all the background art. He's a famous artist, and then this was like the first crazy duo like this that's ever happened. But Disney hired him. He was a famous artist, and then Disney hired him to do background paintings for The Lion King, for Mulan, for Little Mermaid.
That's cool.
I can't remember his name. If Pauline's in chat, she knows exact. But they had his originals there. They had his original pieces. And what he did was, I'm sorry, I'm missing. Oh no, I don't want Lightning to get cancer from the water.
Car water.
You did this.
It's too late.
Sure, you asked for this. No, it's fine. It was on the floor. It's okay. Does that happen? Is that why you don't want it in sunlight? Does it absorb the shit from the sun?
That's
or is it
the
plastic?
impression I'm getting from our chat right now. Thomas Kincaid.
Thomas Kincaid. Yes, it was Thomas Kincaid. No, let me assure everybody, the water was at the bottom of the seats. It was on the floor in the back seat of the car.
The seats are down. The water's under the seat.
No,
the water is always in shade. It was just outside, so it's hot. It's warm.
Yeah, it's just warm. That's all. But yes, they had Thomas Kincaid original arts, but they had the Disney collection of Thomas Kincaid. What he did was, before he made the movies, he wanted to make a picture that encapsulated.
There you
go. The entire story. So
of the movie?
Of the movie.
Oh, okay.
And it was some crazy. The heat breaks down the plastic in the bottle, and your body absorbs it. Oh
no, we're good.
I think
it
I'm
hasn't
okay.
Been that long.
Yeah, and it wasn't really that warm. It was a little warmer than you want it to be. I appreciate the concern though. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'll be okay. My grandmother used to reuse water bottles all the time. So if anything was ever to happen because of that, it wasn't because of that water bottle. I can assure you that, but I do appreciate the concern, genuinely. What was I saying?
Thomas Kincaid originals.
And they had the Disney. So they had those pieces there that he did the whole story. So like there was the Lion King that had all the characters and what was going on.
Oh, so he actually did that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
that's
they had
cool.
them for sale. Not only that though, he had Easter eggs of other characters in that, like, supposedly Pinocchio's running around at the bottom of the sea in the Little Mermaid one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
We're getting a live action Pinocchio soon.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's not going to be as scary as the original was, I'll tell you that much.
I don't know. Well, you're not going to like the sea part. Neither you or I are going to like the sea parts. Getting swallowed up by the whale.
No,
live
I know
action.
the one. You don't have to. I know.
Well, you didn't say anything.
Because I'm considering what that would look like in photoreal CGI.
Basically, the UV rays from the sun react with certain chemicals in the plastic, which then leach into the water and then obviously into your body if you drink it.
That's also the reason that water bottles have expiration dates, because water never expires, but the plastic will.
Well, you want to take a look at the expiration date. It was like if you left a water bottle not in the fridge. That's what this water.
Yeah,
was like.
it was perfectly safe. We're good.
Yeah, I think we're fine. We're fine. Thank you for the concern, though, guys. Next time we won't. Oh, just doing a little hand.
I was taking a piece of water off a piece of hair. Jesus Christ. No, what I was going to say is there's just a lot, like there's boys turning into donkeys.
Right.
And there's of course their whole house gets swallowed by a giant whale.
Oh.
Who knows? It might be completely different. From what I've heard, I'll never watch this movie, but from what I've heard, live action Mulan was completely different.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. Let me get to Bermuda.
Yeah. So you eventually actually
So we spend way
landed
too
in
much
Bermuda.
money on the boat, and then we get to Bermuda. We swim with the dolphins, which was super
cool.
We did a glass bottom boat tour, and we saw a sunken ship, which was really cool. That'll be in the video.
Was it a real one, or was it one that this tour like planted?
So it was one that. So listen to this. This boat housed. This story's fucked from start to finish.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to get you in the proper
You mean the
gear.
history of this sunken ship?
Yeah, the history of the ship is
Okay.
just fucked right from start to finish. So it used to house immigrants.
Okay.
Irish immigrants, to be specific, who worked on Bermuda, didn't have enough money to buy property. They bunked on this boat. Huge fire breaks out.
Okay.
Kills everybody
Okay.
in the boat. So the government, this was way back in, if somebody's going to attack us, it's going to be by sea.
Right.
So the government, they say, well, we're pretty much encapsulated by reef, so we don't have too much to worry about. But there's a few spots here and there. Why don't you sink the boat intentionally, and nobody will see it, and it'll be like a little, you can't get in through here. But somebody fucked up, put all the dynamite in the middle, so the boat was just like... So now the front end is sticking out of the water, and you can, see all the parts and stuff. So it didn't work, because now you can see that the boat is sunk right there. So it was planted, but it wasn't planted
by the tour guide.
The tour guide, and it was also planted in, the 1800s.
Right.
So it's an
and here's the other thing.
Ship.
If that boat was planted by the tour, was like, oh, there's a sunken ship here, they would have not been like, yeah, a bunch of Irish immigrants were assassinated. Like, that's not the story they'd, come up with to spice up their tour. Yeah.
Especially where it's it could have been a pirate.
Right. Oh yeah.
We're in the the tropics. It could have been a pirate. Actually, they did. I can't remember now, but they were talking about privateers, about something. I forget what.
All right.
But yeah, we did that, and we did a rum swizzle sunset cruise, which was really cool.
Okay.
I think I got the most drunk I've ever been on that cruise. Because rum swizzle, it's a mixed drink, and it's hard right off the bat. I had 8 or 9 of them.
Oh, damn.
Just because they just kept pulling.
Yeah.
So this is, you're in a good time when this happens. We get on the boat, right, and there's a small crew of 4 or 5 people. One's the captain. The other people are, there to do the sails and hand out the drinks to people. Everybody on this boat's drinking except the guy driving the boat.
Right.
So I was like, oh, shit, they're drunk, I'm drunk. We're going to be fucked if something happens. And they actually had to bring the sail up, and, they were doing all this and that. And I was like, you guys have been drinking, all day. What are you doing? But that was a lot of fun. We went to a beach, a really famous beach. It's Horseshoe Bay.
Okay.
In Bermuda. So that's a half hour away from our boat. We asked a taxi. There was only one taxi where the buses and stuff stop. And we were like, oh man, we really want to get to this beach. Do you know what it would cost to get there? And he was like, it'd be $28, $30.
Okay.
For a half hour drive.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot. Gas is $9 a gallon there right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it kind of puts it into perspective.
Oh, well, it's got to be harder by default to get gas to places like that.
Yeah. But so we, he's super nice. We're talking the whole time. We get to the beach, and we were like, okay, so, is there going to be a taxi to pick us up here? And he's like, oh, no, there's buses that go back and forth. They're $7. You can pick one of them up.
Oh.
We were like, awesome.
Okay.
Could have done this trip for $7.
That's so okay. I understand why he didn't tell you that, but that's a little.
Yeah. So, I got a story about the buses, but first I want to tell you about the beach.
Okay.
So we're at this beach, cleanest beach I've ever been to in my life. Wasn't a single rock in the water on the beach, not one.
Wow.
Incredible. The waves were 6 feet. We were just jumping into them and stuff. One bad bit of news. You know those earrings that Pauline always wears? maybe you don't pay attention that
yeah,
closely. But
sorry.
she has little gold round earrings that she always wears. Her grandmother gave them to him. She lost one in the water.
Oh.
And
yeah,
I was
that's gone forever.
Yeah, I was looking, and I came the closest I've ever come to drowning, because I was looking like under the water, and I get up and just.
Oh no! Yeah.
And then I'm like, because I'm a strong swimmer. I swam in high school, and like
yes.
I've never been concerned about myself in the water except for right now, because that knocks me back, and I'm like, okay. And that actually, I flipped, and I'm like 5 feet away from where I was. And I'm like, all right, I got to get up. I got to get a breath. I get up.
Oh, God.
I'm like, I can't breathe under the water. And I was like struggling to get up. I've never been that afraid in the water in my life. And I finally got up, and I was like, I was pushed so far back that I could actually stand up at this point.
Wow.
So I was just like, all right, I got to get up. I got to get up. I got to be okay. And then Pauline was like, just stop. Just please stop. And I was like, I'm done. Yeah, that was enough. Quick question, Groudon or Kyogre? Fuck. You know, I think this is all happening because we put Ask Me Anything. And you know what? I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I like these random questions.
Yeah, dude.
What? Because you just took that poster down.
I did, yeah.
That's so funny. So he wasn't tempted by the poster because I was like back here.
This one was over there. Where
that one was over there. Oh, okay.
But I do have an original.
That's so funny. This
was in the Pokemon Emerald case. It's been on my wall for years. I just took it down, and it survived the move.
I'm going to say Kyogre.
I've always been Team Groudon.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because when I was a kid, I thought it was a fire Pokemon, but it's not. And I really like fire Pokemon. It would have been a
sick fire Pokemon.
Well, the primal Groudon is fire.
Oh, okay.
It's fire ground. But I think Groudon is just ground. Right. And you'd think that the word ground, like his name would allude me to the fact that he's a ground Pokemon. It was just such a weird choice for legendary, in my opinion, as a young kid.
I'll give you that.
So, like, I had a Groudon that had, like, Sunny Day and Flamethrower, and I'm like, why aren't I doing that much damage? Like, I literally, like, had a Groudon and used it for many months, and then I was just like, oh, fuck, this shit isn't a fire Pokemon. In my defense, it's bright fucking red.
No, I hear you.
And its counterpart is a water Pokemon.
Right.
But now as an adult, obviously they're doing land, sea, and air. Why would it be a fire Pokemon? Yeah, but I'm still Team Groudon. I've always been Team Groudon.
Well, you heard it here first. We're split right down the middle here at Thunder and Lightning Gaming on the Groudon Kyogre question. But yeah, besides that, Horseshoe Beach was phenomenal. We had a really fun time.
I thought you were going to be like, besides that horse shit.
Dude, don't even watch. It's not worth it. It's bright red and makes
it hot. Yeah, that's the other thing in Pokemon.
Jesus,
in Pokemon Ruby, it starts a heat wave.
Ooh. So, okay, I mean, Ashuria didn't put their answer in, but it looks like I might be outnumbered here.
No, here, listen, Kyogre's really cool.
I'm also not against Groudon.
Right, all of them are pretty cool. But if I had to choose between the two of them, I'm going to choose Groudon.
You know what I based my answer off of?
The cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
I got a Kyogre in my water deck right now.
The Groudon in the anime is really weird.
I just kicked your. Sorry.
Am I still?
Yeah, you're fine.
If I remember correctly, the Groudon in the anime is like really, really weird, but the Groudon in the game is pretty cool. Groudon in I don't think I've ever had a good Groudon card. All the Kyogre.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Great.
That's entirely what I based my answer on.
Team Magma's Groudon's a good card, but it's too fucking complicated to use it.
Okay.
Because you need in order to use a team.
Oh, is that the one you need, like the item card, and the item card has the super awesome move that you want for
It's worse than that. In order
to
use Team Magma's Groudon, you need Team Magma's fighting energy.
Oh.
You need special bullshit energy from that one set. Otherwise, that card's fucking so good.
So you got to base a deck around that.
You need to make exactly. They
and you can only have 4 of those, right? Because there's special energies.
I don't even know. I only assume. Yeah, I assume as much. But yeah, they I don't know if they did this on purpose, but they basically made it so you have to make a Team Magma's deck or a Team Aqua's deck.
Yeah.
And you can't mix them, and you can't really do anything else with your deck.
Silly. Let me tell you about the trip home.
Yeah, go for it.
So you guys had horrible weather. I don't know if you.
Yes.
You were here for at least some of that.
Yeah.
You guys,
well, the horrible weather. The start of that horrible weather delayed my flight to C2E2.
Yeah, right.
And then we're sitting at the convention. It's like 3. Convention ends at 5, and we're getting news updates like it's gonna be shitty weather. It's gonna rain tonight while you're moving stuff. And we were like, great. And we were just sitting there like, I mean, best case scenario, our flight gets delayed 12 hours and we request a late checkout because as it stands, we have to get up at 3 in the goddamn morning. But the flight did not get delayed, but there was inclement weather.
Yeah.
And basically, like, this is a part I forgot to mention. It was really nice in Chicago. I come back here, and it's like a straight, like, 4 days of 90-plus weather.
Oh, 90. So what I was hearing was horrendous rain.
That was why, so that was while I was at C2E2.
You were in Chicago. We were in Bermuda. Okay, so we both missed the horrendous rain, but we got all the wind from the rain.
Oh, yeah.
On the way home. I've never been seasick in my life, but that first or the day that we were at sea, we were going to do like some cool channel updates on how, we were just sick in bed.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't sit up. It was awful.
And that sucks because you're fucking on a boat. So like even the bed you're on is shaking and making you sick.
Yeah, you can't get away from it. And we took Dramamine, which, helps with all that. Before we left for Boston, we forgot to take it.
Departing Bermuda.
Yes, and we thought it didn't work if you take it while you're on the boat, but I guess it just doesn't work as well. So like half through the day, Wednesday, we ended up taking it, and it helped a little bit. But that was awful. And
it essentially like if you're taking Dramamine for like a flight and you're already on the flight, it's kind of too late.
Yeah.
There's no real reason to take it. It's sort of like you have to take it in preparation for whatever you're going to do.
Which we did that fine the first time, not the second time. So we met this really nice couple on the way home. Because the day that we were feeling good, we jumped right in the hot tub that's on the deck.
Nice.
And so it's outside, and, it's really cool. And this couple come over, and they're talking to us. Just really clicked. They were really nice. And the guy says, "Oh, my buddy did this cruise on this boat last week. Did you hear what happened?" And I said, "No." And he says, "Oh, a fishing boat rammed into this boat." And they told nobody that this happened. Nobody on the ship. None of the guests. That a ship straight up smashed into them in the middle of the night. And I guess from what I've been hearing, the ship tilted enough that it actually, people fell out of bed.
Oh, Jesus.
And they assumed that it was just a bad wave.
So they didn't tell you, but they also didn't tell the people who were on the boat when it happened.
No, nobody knew what happened till they were off the boat. But yeah, fishing boat. Nobody was hurt except one guy on the fishing boat, I guess, and all the damage was really on their end. We went to Bar Harbor. Oh, this is Pauline. I was like, oh, I also went there. Yeah, I'll get there. Listen, you know what? You let me tell the story, okay? You don't need
to answer this soon. Finish your story. But how long is stream today? I'm excited you guys have got.
So normal time probably.
Yeah, well, might go a bit early, bit late, but the goal is 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we're probably just going to talk about all the cool things that have been happening to us.
Yeah.
And we're back. We'll be back Sunday, and I think there's a stream or two. Thunder's going to miss down the road, but I will be doing that painting stream that we were talking about.
Yeah, D&D minis
painting. D&D mini painting stream. We'll figure out when that's going to happen. Just, we'll let you know when we know. But, so I was just like, I'm glad I met you two the last day, because I would have been thinking about this the whole time. I guess it was really foggy out, which we had a couple of foggy nights, so the fishing boat didn't just But it's funny, too, because when we were getting on the boat, I saw a giant scrape mark on the boat, and I said to Pauline, I was like, oh, I wonder what that's from. And in my head, I was like, just probably years of wear and tear, bad docking or something like that.
Yeah.
Little do I know, last week.
It couldn't be more recent.
Yeah, they got smashed into. Like, could have sunk them. Jesus Christ. That freaked me out. I'm not going to lie. That freaked me out. But, though, I say that freaked me out, but now I know that one of those things can just take a header from a fishing boat and be so fine that nobody's the wiser.
No one's alerted, yeah.
Yeah, you had a horrible wave. That would have scared the shit out of me. As far as people are concerned, it's just a really bad wave. That freaked them out.
Right.
But, like, the thing can take on... Somebody can smash into this thing, and it'll be essentially fine. So fine, it's didn't even skip a beat. It's still out there right now. So that's good to know. But that was Bermuda. The second we got back to Boston, we took an Uber right to the hotel for Boston Comic Con.
Probably not the longest Uber ever, right?
It's across the street.
Yeah.
The only reason we took it is because it's not really across the street.
Oh, you also had a shit ton of luggage.
Well, we had a shit ton of luggage, and you got to go, like, around the harbor, back out to the street, down the road a little bit. But it's... If you, like, looked on your GPS, it's like a 5-minute car ride. It's right down the road.
Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.